My name is Darren Reesberg, and I want to thank all of you here today for joining us on this commemoration of the first controlled, self-sustained nuclear chain reaction.
In 1939, the university dropped varsity football from its program. That left a football stadium largely abandoned. That was where Fermi would construct his historic nuclear reactor, now designated Chicago Pile 1.
Ted Petrie was there. Today at 93, Ted is the last known living person to have witnessed that experiment. On behalf of the University of Chicago, I would like to thank you for being a part of one of the most important technological advancements of our time.
Over 20% of our power in the country is produced from nuclear assets, and over 63% of the carbon-free power is produced by those assets. So the resiliency and the environmental benefits are not economically achievable in any other technology.
If we were to think about the differences in cost, the best estimate for nuclear is that it could produce a kilowatt hour of electricity at about 10.5 cents per kilowatt. In contrast, a natural gas combined cycle plant could produce electricity for about 5.8 or 6 cents a kilowatt hour.
Despite the misgivings of the scientists, we started building nuclear weapons, but gradually, as the thinking developed, everybody who had nuclear weapons realized that they were useful for only one thing, and that was deterring somebody else from using a nuclear weapon. I don't think that North Korea or Iran are going to find anything different when they have the weapons.
Nuclear weapons are not warfighting. They are to maintain peace, prevent coercion, and at bottom, ensure that there is a deterrent from other aggression.
More than any other area, the art can attempt to capture the effect that this experiment had on the human soul. For this reason, the CP1 Program Committee approached the renowned composer Augusta Reed Thomas. And today, we will hear the world premiere performance of her commissioned composition, Plea for Peace.
Nuclear medicine is usually the field that's associated with having to inject radioactive isotopes that go throughout your body looking for disease, where the use of these tracers has revolutionized our ability to manage disease and more recently to try to push into the earlier detection of disease.
I have the honor of introducing today's final speaker, Dr. Ernie J. Moniz. From May 2013 through January of 2017, Ernie served as the United States Secretary of Energy under President Barack Obama.
You know, I would put this accomplishment, first of all, in the context of the broader Manhattan Project. That of all of those accomplishments, all but one were specifically targeted at the nuclear weapons capability. The exception was the one here, which right from the beginning had the dual nature of being essential in the Manhattan Project going forward, but also recognizing that this was harnessing a new form of energy that could have beneficial applications.